Okay, hello, good morning, everybody. So, this is of the spur of the moment. I did not actually plan this. So, I wasn't even able to you know, think of anything really pretty. I'm not even at home. I don't have all my tools. Um, I really had different plans, but sometimes, as structured as we want to be, okay, I like to be very structured, okay, with the things that I do. But sometimes, as structured as you want to be, you got to listen to spirit. And sometimes it is during those times, during those moments of, this is the new moon. It comes out at 7:15 today, even though we're not going to really see it tonight. And a lot of people are going to be doing their rituals later on tonight. The full moon does begin at 7:15, right? Where's my phone? All right, it is 7 o'clock right now. And I decided to, when you're having a feast, you have everything prepared, okay? Before the people come. It's not, as they're here, you set up everything. This isn't the best decoration that I can do, but with what I had and with my timing, I want you guys to kind of see all the candles, all the lights burning. I have some oils in here. I've added some other herbs, okay? And this full moon is, of course, very special because this full moon, I gave myself a little retreat, actually, and that's where I'm at. I kind of, every now and then, sometimes you get away. And I kind of got away a little bit, and that's why I'm not at home with everything. But it all kind of works out, right? All right. So a lot of times, what I do like to say is when I am doing a card, I like to ask, like, how is this? When I am doing full moon rituals, okay. I do like to, or new moon rituals, I do like to ask the cards, how will this ritual affect me? How effective will it be, okay? Now, this is what I did. I'm doing this ritual not for me, but with everybody. And one thing that I believe is that there's power in numbers, okay? There is absolutely power in numbers. So this is what I want you guys to do. Whatever you want to come in, okay, in this new season for this next zodiac year, I want you to go ahead and type it in. And as you type it in, I will add it, okay? Type it in and in the comments, and I will continue to add them. In the end, I will burn all of them, okay, together. So this is like a collective ritual, all right? Now, I didn't set up anything really fancy or have anything really planned because, again, this is more of a spontaneous. And I hate doing things like this, especially if you're doing it with the public. I hate being spontaneous. I got that Capricorn energy. It's very structured, But, again, sometimes these things can become very powerful. All right. So let me pull out a card for how effective this is going to be, or pull out a card for this, right? And I got the two, okay? The Two of Swords, you guys. I got the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. I pulled out the Two of Swords. So I feel like if you're at a crossroads or things that you're not, you know how sometimes we have, when you don't want to look at a problem, we have problems that are bigger than us, all right? Problems that I myself cannot handle, problems that are bigger than us, all right? And I feel like those problems that are bigger than you with the Two of Swords over here. Why do I say the Two of Swords? Because the Two of Swords, they're usually at a crossroads. And again, last time I pulled this, I was talking about the water behind the lady. And how she has her back turned towards her emotions, okay? Cry me a river. That's a whole river. And I do not want to look at that river. And in front of her, she's protecting her heart and she has herself blindfolded, okay? She has herself blindfolded and she is protecting her heart. All right? So with this ritual, I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to manifest for the next zodiac year, you're going to get that help that you need to be able to take off the blindfolds, to deal with the emotions that you don't want to deal with, so that you can get to your fertility, so that you can get to what it is that you want to do. This is that help. You know, sometimes there's that bridge between what we want and where we're actually at and what we need to do in between. And for all your wishes, those wishes that you feel like, you know, it's hard to get to, I don't know how to get to them because I have to go through a lot of emotional stuff to get there. I don't even know how to get there. That's what this ritual is about, okay? And that's what I'm picking up with the Two of Swords. Okay. All right. So these candles are going to be on for the next 3 days. For the next 3 days. Okay. For the next 3 days. Go ahead and type in the comments. And as you type in the comments, morning, afternoon, and night, I will chant out your wishes. Okay. And we're going to get through this for the year. Let me go ahead and pull out the cards for the day. And I'll still get the daily readings. Okay. Let me pull out the card for the day. So in my little retreat, I'm going to stay here for 3 more days, okay? All right. So the overall energy today, I got the Temperance card and the 9 of Swords, okay? And Temperance is about, you know, balancing, okay? Especially with the balancing of the water, the balancing of our emotions, okay? Even though it is a Sagittarius card, 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the water, okay? It has a sense today of don't get lost in your emotions. Keep your foot on ground, okay? Don't get lost in your head, especially with the 9 of Swords coupled with it. Do not get lost in your head, all right? And that's what I'm saying, like there's a need to ground. And another way about grounding what you're thinking about, your anxiety, the things that are on my mind, the things that are in my head, the things that I'm thinking of too much. You know, another way to ground it is, you know, looking at it from a practical perspective, okay? Instead of getting overwhelmed by the thoughts in our head, sometimes we just got to be, you know, we got to be practical about the way that we're doing things, especially if you feel anxious about manifesting today, okay? Manifesting what it is that I want to manifest. There's a need to stay grounded and not get lost in our emotions. Let's talk about the energies working for you today, okay? Let me go ahead and pull that out. I have the Lover's card and I have the Chariot, okay? With the Lover's card, some of you guys really need to make some decisions, okay? The Lover's card and the Chariot. Some of you guys need to make some decisions. That is so funny because this card, when I was studying twin flames, because I was one of those who thought I had met my twin flame. It's so funny, so many people have met their twin flame. Did I actually meet my twin flame? Now that I'm looking back, I really can't say for sure, to tell you the truth. I can't say for sure. During those times, I did study the charts. Even then, I was like, it might not be true. I just didn't have enough information, and the information out there was so sketchy. Coming from, you know, it's hard to rely on certain information unless you've been through it. So it was so sketchy for me. Why was the Chariot my twin flame card? especially, it's like the medicine. Do you see like every time I see that symbol, for some reason it reminds me of a doctor medicine, okay? You know how like that symbol with the two snakes intertwined? It's not it, but it always reminded me of it for some reason. So it's funny I got the Lover's card with the twin, that's the card that I thought was, because you know how twin flames are different, but they're like? That's what I got with the white, the black. So for a long time, this was my twin flame card. I don't know if I've been through a twin flame experience. I do know that I've been through a spiritual journey and was transformed, but I don't know if I was. I've met a lot of people who say they were on it. I guess I'd have to be in union to find out. And for some of you guys, I think thinking about your twin flame today is going to make you very anxious, okay? And even though I don't know anything about twin flames, I believe some of you guys are with your twin flame, but it's a very nervous situation, okay? It's so funny because even though it was the spirit of the moment, it's so funny that this is kind of, there's a twin flame, there was a candle that I saw I wanted to buy, and it was two candles intertwined, okay? And there were yellow candles. And I'm like, that's the candle I'm gonna use. Because it was hard trying to get the candle that I would actually think was appropriate for this particular ritual and what I was doing today, right? And that was the candle I wanted to get. I'm like, I want to go get that candle. And I looked at it and it said twin flames. And I was like, oh, well, I'm doing it for everybody. So, this ain't a twin flame kind of thing. I'm not even sure about whether I was ever in a twin flame union. And I don't, claim to be an expert in it or anything like that. But it's quite interesting, okay? Whoa, y'all. Okay, whoa. So I guess somebody out there may be in a twin flame. Sometimes you gotta listen to spirit. I should have gotten it. You gotta listen to spirit, you guys. You gotta listen to spirit, okay? We still got time. A lot of people, this energy is gonna last for 3 days. So we don't know. There's no telling what's gonna happen with this energy, okay? I'm just inviting you guys because there is power in numbers. Sometimes it's not just about yourself, but I remember when Trump came into presidency, I saw something online where witches had gathered up to do a ritual because they wanted him off. And I was like, that's very interesting. I was like, okay. But after 4 years, he was off. I was like, whoa. And a lot of times they say twin flames come together because they're of service, okay? They're going to provide some kind of service to the world. It's not just for them. So I'm gathering it, go ahead and light it down. I'm going to go ahead and write it down and I'm going to put it out there even though I don't know whose twin flame situation is coming, okay? Whose twin flame situation is coming. I will say this. I will say I thought a person was my twin flame, and then afterwards, I got with another guy after, and a lot of things were hinting towards twin flame, and it kind of made me upset because you know how you get in that whole moment. And for me, part of the experiences for me is like I'll go through things, but I'm usually going through them just so I have knowledge for somebody else, which kind of sucks because you really get into it, But it's for your knowledge for somebody else. Let's talk about the energy working against you today. Let's talk about the energy working against you today. Whoa, I have the Hangman. And I pulled out 3, not 2, an extra card, okay? 3, not 2 cards. I have the Hangman, I have the 4 of Pentacles, and I have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like letting your emotions, okay, hinder you will be part of it, okay? Being closed off because you want, it's like I'm being closed off because I don't know what to do with my thoughts, with what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling, all right? If any of you get back with somebody from the past, okay, this person could possibly be your twin flame. And I hate saying that because this journey is so painful and, you know, it's so confusing for so many people. I hate having to be so direct and be like, that is your twin flame. I never want to be that person. Even if it is, I just want you to know that, you know. But I have a twin flame journey here. Gosh. All right. And the energy's working against you is, if there's a partner, if you come back or you see this person or you're back in union, I feel like there are decisions that you need to make. Do I want to move forward with them or not? Not knowing what to do, okay? Because I'm in my head too much. Protecting yourself too much because you don't want to get hurt may also be another problem, okay? And I feel like we're going down a new route. Like, this is different. We're going down a different route. This is different, especially with the twin flame journey. A lot of times people go through so much heartache. You don't want to open yourself back up to that kind of pain. And it looks like that's where I'm at. I'm going to protect myself from where I'm at. But this isn't that kind, like, we're going down it. You don't have to worry about that, okay? Let me pull out the advice card. Whoa, I got the Emperor over here. I have the 5 of Pentacles, and I also have the 7 of Wands. Wow. I feel like the problem is some of you guys are gonna you're trying to force the twin flame out of your life, okay? And that may be the issue. Some of you guys may be so tired of being, it might be a difficult situation because it's so difficult. You don't want to deal with it anymore and you're trying to force it out, okay? And that's why you are on Emperor status, all right? I'm taking control of this situation and I'm getting rid of it because it's not working for me. It's not happening the way I want, all right? And again, that's why this ritual, okay? So if y'all have twin flame situations and you're trying to get it off the ground, this card, remember what I was saying earlier? It really just goes, the cards I put out really just go with it, okay? It goes really good with it. So I believe this is a good time for love situations, twin flame situations, okay? So, with that said, this is the morning read, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, okay, Spirit? Please help us with our twin flame situations. Whoever has a twin flame situation that's not getting off the ground, that they don't know what to do with, please open way for that, okay? And open way for any other thing that we need coming up this next astrological year. All right, you guys, so that was the reading for the morning. Go ahead and type something in, and this afternoon I'll go ahead and name them off again, okay? But I'm definitely gonna talk about the twin flame since it's popping up. And, you know, to tell you the truth, I am no expert in the twin flame journey at all. I just know that it can be very confusing. It can be very painful, okay? All right, you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful moment. Okay, everybody, let's do a little flame watching. I don't know if y'all can really see. Right now, it's about an hour into lighting the candle. All right. The two on this side, which is a blue and a black one, look like they're dancing. Okay. They could be dancing together. And then these two, the yellow and the pink one. The pink one is really still, and the yellow moves just a little bit. Okay, this isn't normally my setup, just to tell you the truth. This is all super spontaneous. It's been a spontaneous week. But you got to go with the energy that's out there. You got to go with what Spirit is doing, especially when you're working with people, you're talking to people, you're letting things out with people. You definitely got to be in tune, right? All right, I just wanted to spend a minute showing that, you guys. Let me see if I can get it from a different angle, see if we can look at it better.